Um, I don't think I would be the one to perform a check on this.
I mean, any one of you could check.
All right, I'll do a check.
I can do a check, but it ain't gonna be plus to anything.
We can all do a check.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. We'll all do one.
I think I know that they like whips.
I think Dom knows the most about this one.
Yeah.
And Dom's having internet problems. Or
I am having
now,
some
too.
serious problems.
It's okay. So what you know is that they are the religious order in Kilma. They worship old ancient gods, including druids, but they do so in a way that is considered grotesque. They mutilate themselves and each other, and they are frequently performing human sacrifices to the old gods, or elf sacrifices. Nope.
You said wait, hold on. I had to take a second to hear that. Did you say
Okay.
elf sacrifices?
Yes.
Elf, human, yes.
What about dwarf?
No, they don't sacrifice dwarves.
Of course not.
Dragons?
Not to your
Damn.
Good
you
enough for
don't
government
know
work.
shit. Yeah, you don't know shit.
But what about my lore?
Say it again, I apologize.
Okay, so basically they are religious fanatics that worship the old gods, including the druids. However, they do so in a form that most consider grotesque or obscene. Mutilation and human sacrifices are the norm.
Okay.
Okay.
So I walk into Kilma.
All right. Bloop.
So like we just avoid them
That's what I'm
I
kind
mean,
of
they ignore you for the most part.
Okay.
for the most part.
You don't see anything other than glances in your direction.
Nothing more than people passing by each other on the road.
Yes. The castle itself and the city surrounding it is embedded in a hillside. And the hillside reaches all the way up into the mountains, which tower overhead like ancient gods themselves. The center point, higher than any other building, even the castle itself, is an ancient black cathedral. The stones themselves have been carved from obsidian and transported all the way from the coast to build it here.
Sounds like a far road.
Mm-hmm. So,
There's some shelter.
roll fast talk.
You talked fast. That's about it.
Okay. The first guard pulls on a rope that comes down from the tower and rings a bell. A small door in the side of the gatehouse opens up, and 3 more guards come out.
You want to tell me again how I'm supposed to be the one talking to these people?
I'd reach out to Delicia. Maybe you should try now, at least before my voice gets in their heads.
Okay.
One of the guards, before that you speak, one of the guards replies to Miller and says, "Your voice sounds quite fair for this region. Where are you from?"
What's that city that we started in?
Drowhold.
I don't know if
Okay.
you want to tell them we're from a dwarf. But
Yeah.
They hate. Wait, no, they hate. Do they hate dwarves? I don't remember them hating dwarves.
Humans hating dwarfs?
No, human slave elves.
Okay.
Oh.
Alrighty, then you're good.
Yeah, because they don't like us. So I tell them Drowhold.
You from Drowhold, a little tall for a dwarf, aren't you?
Are you assuming? No,
You assuming my race?
Yeah, we're not gonna say that.
I identify as a dwarf.
I
I
would just...
identify as a 10-foot dragon.
No, that's my job.
I
Just
know.
everybody's changing roles.
I want to be a puppy.
So I say I am. I
Racially
was.
fluid.
I was raised there. I am no more. Oh, I can't say that. That's worse. Yeah, no, I just tell them I was raised there.
Roll fast talk.
I already rolled fast.
You gotta
Again,
roll
this
it
is a
again
different
for every
lie.
comment.
I keep failing.
Every
So
lie.
roll it again. That means you can't do any worse than you're already doing.
Yeah, all right, what do you think?
It's not
honestly.
worse.
It's not worse. You did better.
Not much.
2 of the guards take up positions flanking you all from either side.
Hold on, Miller. Hold on. Because this is such a surprise.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
Wait, before we do this real quick, I gotta grab another beer. Hold on.
I'm afraid.
Oh, by the way, the monks are very conservative. Just really
Oh, great.
conservative and obscene.
So I'm probably gonna die.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I put my finger on the spear. They wield spears, right?
Yes.
Okay, I put my finger on the tip of the spear, pick my finger, and lick it, or lick the blood, and I say, "We mean you no harm. It's actually kind of embarrassing that you guys would think that we're, any more, what's the word? I guess harmful,
Intimidating.
threatening, something of the sort. Insert word here for me." And then, yeah, that's basically it. And I kind of like give him a coy smile.
Give me a roll.
Okay, here we go. No.
Mm.
Damn it! I picked my finger for nothing.
The guard whose spear you touched pushes you back, says, "Lay off my weapon." The other one
Abusive.
looks at you and the one that's been speaking the most says, "There are strange people afoot. Those who would do us harm roam the countryside. They bring terror to free people of this land."
Hold on.
I reach out to Delicia in our from mind to mind, and I say, "Can you ask if it's okay if I talk to them through her mind? I don't want to just intrude."
Go ahead and try.
Are you weren't being carried at all, were you?
No,
Just making sure.
not unless I didn't know about it.
God, hold on, guys.
Okay.
I mean, go ahead and do what you're gonna do. But go ahead.
Alright. So, what do you want to say?
I just reach out and ask why they're so hostile. We're just coming through, and I don't think we pose any problems. What is it that they assume we are doing?
One of the guards looks at you and says, "It's strange that you travel without a high companion. However, I will tell you, we have been dealing with issues of our farms being burned down in the countryside around here. I'm sure you've saw many burnt down buildings on the road here."
I saw the buildings, but before we continue, to the GM, what does he mean, high companion?
High companion refers to somebody like a lord or someone of high status and class.
Okay, so I want to mention to him how we had the king's son and another guard traveling with us, but we got jumped by the elves.
Okay. Give me a diplomacy check. He says, "I'm sorry, I have not the resources to spare at the moment. You may, however, speak with the captain if you are allowed inside."
Please, good sir.
All right. One of the other guards looks over his shoulder up at the sky, where there's clouds starting to darken, and he mutters to himself something about the rain. Miller, is there anything you wanted to do or say?
I'm sorry. Where are we at? I was entering my parents.
We were just about to go in, I think. They were going to see if we would let us in to talk to the captain of the guard about the elves that stole our 2 companions.
Okay.
The elf looks at you, or the human looks at you and says, "Well, I'll tell you what. It's getting ready to rain, and dark will be upon us soon. In more ways than one. Let us let you in for rest, but first, maybe we check your belongings."
And can I roll to try and get out of that?
Depends on what you want to say.
Before you try this, I ask what it is they're looking for.
Anything that would bring suspicion. Anything that would not be allowed by the High Lord. Anything that would not be allowed by religious orders.
I ask Eunice in my mind, what exactly would be so suspicious that we would be carrying?
Well, I believe that they would think any kind of old god artifacts, such as druid artifacts or anything like that, would be considered suspicious. Just off the top of my head, since they're talking about the monks and the religious orders, probably any kind of elf paraphernalia, anything like that, is what I would assume. But I don't know for sure.
No elf porn.
Paraphernalia could be more than porn. Okay, I could have had a lighter.
I know.
I swallow loudly and tell Eunice we might have a problem.
I exhale and go, shit, what's up?
Okay, hold on. So, bring Lone Star and another chat really quick.
Okay.
Nobody lets me do anything in this Discord.
I'll join you.
Okay, so my character is obviously a druid, and she has a necklace / charm / amulet that the GM controls as far as however and whenever I turn into a wolf.
Okay.
So that is a druid paraphernalia of an old god that I don't know about, but all I know is that I'm cursed.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Alrighty, let's head back.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Were you listening?
Yes, stream.
I mean, stream?
Come on!
I actually was not, so I don't know what's going on.
No, I had it extremely low, but I didn't actually get to hear anything. I didn't realize it until after.
I appreciate y'all supporting the streams, but at the same time, if I'm telling telling another player character something that another player character doesn't need to know, that's kind of like invasion of post-it notes. So
Mine was muted.
okay.
We just said we didn't hear anything.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I keep it muted so I don't have the noise in the background.
All right. So
That's the check Lone Star has in mind. So,
So I
Unis
reach
is
out
caught
to
up.
Elrin as well, and I say, Elrin, do you have any kind of elven artifacts that could get us in trouble here?
yeah,
Fuck.
this thing around my neck.
Well, I think, guys, we should
This thing around my neck is very expensive.
probably try and find either another way in or bypass this place. I know you're waiting on that armor, though.
Can I wait outside?
yeah, can we just like it's player character knowledge or player knowledge? Can we just camp outside and not be a threat?
How about they camp outside and I go in?
If they allow you passage.
Yeah, let's try that.
I don't care. I'm not carrying anything, so I'll ask if I can go in and while my companions remain outside.
Okay. One of the guards looks at you and says, Well, I don't see the problem with it, though I must ask why you would not want them to come with you.
Well, for one, he's an elf and he doesn't feel very comfortable. And he doesn't like to be
Why would
alone.
you?
Wow! Throw him under the bus!
Okay,
Yes, I
so-
did that.
All right.
You just
well,
told the people who murdered my family I'm an elf. Thanks.
You're welcome.
all of the guards lower their spear at all of you, or their spears.
Oh.
Well, that exactly went the way I expected.
You're right?
Oh.
it did for me.
Mm, okay.
So then
So-
I yelled to them, "Can he still go in?"
One of the guards comes up to you, and you're wearing a. What are you wearing exactly to cover your ears? Just a cloak's hood, or
Yeah,
I
put
just-
I put my cloak over my ears.
okay?
That was our
He-
fix.
Say what now?
I said that was our fix.
So he forces your hood down, revealing your pointy ears.
Who does? You think I'm
Yeah.
gonna let him touch me?
One of the guards. Well, yeah, he approaches you. You can stop him if you'd like.
Ooh!
I mean, can I just put down my own hood? Like he goes to grab it, and I say I could do it myself.
That's fine.
Here we go. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so revealing your ears, the human looks at you and says, "It's true."
I'm
An
from
elf looks
Drowhold.
this.
Yes.
What proof do you have that you are a free elf?
Shackles?
I mean, my necklace is really expensive. If I wasn't a free elf like Dobby, I have clothes, man.
Yes,
have-
and before these farm homes have been burned down, most of the valuables have been stolen.
So I had talked to Elrin. Do you have any kind of artifact that only you would have had from the king?
No, the fucking dwarf took the knife.
I have some.
No, I don't. I didn't. I don't. I haven't. I don't have anything that should show that.
You don't have a spell book that you got from a certain dwarf?
Yeah.
No, I think he left
I
it.
mean, of course I do.
Okay.
Right here in my notes.
So
In capital letters.
all right. So what do you do?
I'm going to show him my book. It's a very special book.
Are you so you pull the book out and say what?
Here's proof.
The human commander walks over and looks at your book, sees the emblem on the front of it belonging to Drowhold, and says, looks at you and says, "Prove this is yours."
What?
I open up to the front page and there's a sticker. I got. What do you want? Like, what do you
If
want
you-
me to tell you?
If this is truly yours, perform a spell from it.
Ooh. Oh!
Swear to God, I'm gonna kill
I
you.
whispered to Unis, hopefully, so that he could relay the message.
I steal energy.
Oh,
No, we're not doing that.
Do the dome thing.
the weather dome.
Yes, the weather dome.
I mean,
Yeah.
it takes a bit to cast.
Well, I,
mean,
think we have a little bit of time while we're waiting here.
yeah,
don't
we
we?
have
Not
time.
going anywhere.
I can just shape a pillar.
Is that in the book?
I mean, everything's in the book.
All right.
But what do
let's
you
go,
know to
let's
do?
Oh fuck! I guess we're making a dome.
go.
Everybody loves the dome. It's a crowd pleaser.
Well, I mean, we don't have
Dome,
much else aside from
dome,
a fireball
dome,
than
dome, dome, dome.
I with the chance of dome, I cast weather dome.
Roll the cast.
Oh, you son of a! You realize if you look at my last roll, 13, 14, 15, 9, 13. That 9 was supposed to be high, by
Hey,
the way.
Here you go, Elrin. You may want to roll before I say this, but I'll say it right after you roll. At least you haven't rolled an 18.
There we go. Oh, it all hinged on that.
Damn.
If you would have said that beforehand, I guarantee
That's
I
why I
would have rolled
did.
like a 17. Okay, finally, I casted something.
And this
Something
remains for
like
an hour, correct?
Up to his
6
fatigue
hours.
points.
6 hours. 6
6
hours.
hours. Okay.
So duration is 6 hours and base cost is 3.
And you
Okay.
cast it around. I reach
I
out to you and
casted
tell you to
frickin'
cast it around the
$5.
guards area so they can chill inside of there. It'll make them feel better for us.
We got some grass in there.
So, as the dome is being cast, it slowly begins to sprinkle. Drops of rain fall from the sky, but are stopped by your dome, keeping everybody dry.
It's a big dome.
Show you a big dome.
Oh.
I look at her.
Okay.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh god, that wasn't in player.
Everybody's already seen the dome.
We all get to see the dome.
Okay, so
Do you guys like to be in my dome?
Yes, please.
Moving on.
yes, please. Okay, so the guard looks at you and says, "Well, it seems that you really are who you say you are. But tell me why I should let you in."
We have money.
And what do you intend to do with your money here?
We intend to buy stuff.
Hmm.
That's money for your kingdom.
How long will you be staying?
Not long.
As long as this weather dome is up.
No, I think we need to stay a little longer than 6 hours. It's
Yeah.
at least the night. Some will be out by tomorrow night.
May we have the night
And tomorrow.
and breakfast and
as you
second
wish.
breakfast.
Chicken
But only
dinner.
because this dome is going to keep me dry.
I can cast you another one if you need it.
Another one.
And another.
We'll be keeping an eye on all of you.
And the dome.
No shaking your booty is what I tell Tilly.
Just shake it as you walk by.
Only if you carry the dragon. Just kidding.
Hmm.
I'll be carried.
Yeah,
I'm
me
a
and
pelican
Alonso-
like I'm supposed to be.
All right. Well, one of the guards opens up the gates, revealing the city streets beyond.
For all of us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, shit.
I told you I'd get you in.
You
That
almost
was
got us-
risk- That was ballsy as hell.
But it got us to not.
So what did he do?
Made them. I told them that he was an elf.
Tell me
And I
another
got
one,
us in.
no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ballsy ain't even the word.
I guess honesty gets you places.
I know where I want to get.
In my dome, I know.
In his dome.
Everybody wants in his dome.
Even the GM wants in the dome.
Oh yeah.
This dome
Okay.
is going places.
So the streets beyond the outer wall are bustling with people. They're lined with shops and homes. The smell of food is in the air, and the streets are loud. But there seems to be this strange feeling. There's no smiling people. There's just dread in the air.
Well, damn. Get your shit. Let's get out.
Yeah, but I reach out to the both of them and say, I think we just need to get it and go. Hit it and quit it. Delicia, you know what I'm
I'll
talking
agree to the
about.
first one. And I'll repeat, are you sure you want to stay the night?
I don't know.
As you travel deeper into the human city, the smell of excrement and waste fills the air.
I just want to yell out, it smells like shit, but my neighbor will tell me.
Gross. So, how do I find this magical armor?
You will have to find out where the magical shop be.
So,
I don't see the magical map.
off question though, is this is she supposed to be going to a tailor, or what kind of shop is it that she's supposed to be?
This
Did we find out?
I thought it was an enchanter because I already have the armor.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to find an enchanter.
Find enchant. Okay, that's what I could not remember. That's what I was.
Okay. Maybe ask around.
I'd reach out to Delicia and say, well, maybe you should ask around because I don't think he's gonna get much luck, and damn well I won't.
Hey, listen, I'm like,
So-
these people recognize me and they love me. Okay.
Do we have a map for Kilma?
I don't actually. I need to.
Shame on you,
You
GM.
didn't
I
expect us to
know.
go in.
Shame on you.
You
You
had a
should
whole
prepare for
plan.
every avenue. I'm just kidding.
We had a whole plan. We were gonna get kicked out.
Quit watching that Netflix.
I know. Shame.
No free time.
So, I ask a nearby patron, a kid that is walking slowly, depressively, and I say, "Hey, little one, you
The
have
kid looks up. A scar lines the left side of his face. Go ahead.
You
forgot about the
haven't-
pot.
you have not heard of an enchanter being in these places, have you?"
You speak of the monks?
Of course.
Yes, yes. Go to the. He speaks mutterly. Go to the cathedral, and then runs off.
Thank you, little one.
Do we hear all that?
Are you with her?
Yeah.
I assume.
I
so.
assume,
Yes.
yeah.
Then yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I say, the monks left the building before, didn't they?
Some did. I'm sure there's others in there. They're a huge order.
You remember that tale about
I saw my
Monks.
tail. What do you mean remember it?
monks and elves and stuff?
The one you told us earlier?
Yeah, that one.
Well, as
I
far as I know, the humans let you in, so if the humans let you in, you're an elf. I don't think the monks will have an issue either. That or you could just stay outside like we were going to anyways.
Here's my issue. Just think about it. You're here to get magical stuff. I'm a mage.
Yes.
Monks they kill elves, and they're the ones that are gonna make your stuff magical. Does anyone else think I'm gonna die?
It crossed my mind. Shall we
Just
go?
saying,
You're a strong lad. You'll get through it.
I'm unique.
A dwarven elf.
I don't
mage.
come back.
Mm.
I continue walking forward.
I think I reach out to both of them. I think that we should probably ask more than one person if there's anybody else. Maybe walk around a little bit and see if we can find somebody else to point in a different direction. This time, say that we're not looking for the monks.
I'm with him.
At least keep our options open.
Hashtag still walking forward.
I don't ain't gonna impress a monk.
Screw it. I keep going with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to go with them.
Yeah, but if the monks catch me, they see elf, they see food, and ritualistic bastards.
Okay.
Is there a bar?
There are several.
Okay, we're just gonna go with them until I see a bar.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna cut away.
Are you gonna let us know where you go?
No.
So how are we gonna find you to meet up with you?
I'll sit by the window. If I see you guys walking, I'll come back out.
Then we won't wait for you if we don't see you.
Okay. This. I'm sure they have to walk past me to get to where they're going.
I'm
But then
walking
how
up
do you know
some
you're not
stairs.
ordering another beer or something.
They come to me.
All right. Why don't you just tell us where you're going?
Fine.
I run
Alright.
into a guard.
we go up.
I'm not going there.
All right. You go inside there, and I'll fly up and catch up with her. Have fun.
Gotcha.
I
And he
asked
points to
the
points to
guard
a strip shop.
if there's any um magic presence in this kingdom.
One of the guards looks at you and says, "Well, sure." And he points towards the giant black looming cathedral towering above the city.
Is that the only magical presence in this kingdom?
They hold all magical power here. None else is allowed.
Well, I appreciate it. And I keep walking.
Okay.
Towards the
Um,
cathedral.
All right. While you guys are walking towards the cathedral, Miller, you step inside the bar. Do you have your ears and everything else covered again?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
I think 120%. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, you can just keep going up. It's that number.
Okay. You walk up to the bar, and an old man is sitting there washing dishes, as per bar. He looks at you and says, "What can I get you today?"
I'll take an ale.
All right. That'll be 3 gold. You did bring money, right?
Yeah, I always have that money on me. I have no reason to put it away.
Okay.
You don't put it
How
away.
do I deduct it from the sheet though?
Just make a note of it, and
Oh,
then
that's where it is. Okay.
you just gotta
Okay.
edit the note.
Yeah, I've been putting it in my other thing.
Yeah, it's all good. So
I
long
have
as you're keeping
71.
track.
Because
So
all
long
the
as you're
gold I
keeping
got last
track.
time. Yeah, I have it. I have 71. I give him 5.
Okay. Excellent. I will also bring you something to eat with this.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Well, you are enjoying your drink and your food. Dom, Lone Star, you both pass under the dark shadows of the cathedral. Its steps go up towards its front doors, at the top of which you see an old man missing an arm. He's dressed in black monk robes.
I step towards him and curiously ask him to how he lost his arm and how he is feeling today.
He looks up at you, his eyes nearly hollow, sunken into his face. He looks as if he hasn't eaten in days. He says, "Child of the gods, all must sacrifice something."
To what did you sacrifice this
I reach
for?
out to her. How does he know you're a child of the god?
All are children of the gods.
We are gods.
I can't hear anything but amen.
So I ask him why did you sacrifice your arm? For what?
To gain entry into the order, all must give something.
The order.
The order of the gods. This temple. What will you give?
I do believe that is something I'll have to debate when I get to the doors.
He nods and looks back down at his feet. Without looking back up, he says, "The doors are beyond me. Enter if you wish. But know that you cannot leave until you've given up something of value."
I reach out to him, or I reach out to her. Will this apply to me too?
I assume it would apply to anyone that enters the doors.
Maybe I should go hang out with Elrin back there.
But I can't pay for this. You said you'd help.
Well, do you know how much it's going to be?
Not exactly.
Well, how much do you know?
Not very much. Except that there's an enchanter in here that'll enchant my armor.
You don't even know if he's in there. And this guy's telling you may have to cut off your arm.
That was his sacrifice.
Yeah, well, I can't go without my tail.
I'm sorry. That's great.
I roll my tail up underneath me.
I can picture the whole
Just
thing.
between the legs.
Oh, that's great.
Fine.
I guess you're right. Nothing's worth losing an arm or a leg for some enchanted armor that may potentially protect my life one day.
I didn't say it wasn't worth it, but it's worth it for you. It's just a little less worth it when we both have to pay the price.
Well, I'll tell you what. Hopefully they don't have some type of what is it? Telepathic?
Telepathy?
Yeah, telepathic barrier in there. If I get
That'd
into
be inconvenient.
if I get into some trouble, I'll let you know.
Well, how about I kind of reach out and see if I can hear anybody else to see if there is a barrier there.
Well, by all means, go ahead and try.
So I reach out. Do I hear anything?
Yes, you can feel the presence in the minds of many people within the order. Some of
Is
them
there-
are in pain.
Is there any quote unquote dark zone or area?
No,
No?
none
Okay.
that you can find. I'm not that mean.
Hey, I've got to find out, all right? I've learned the hard.
Though I do love it when you guys give me ideas.
Ideas that you will not incorporate until next game.
Yeah. Yes. All
At
ideas in this
least.
campaign, in this session, cannot go until next. All right, I'd let her know. I'll wait out here with him. You go on in. I can hear everything, or not really everything, but I can feel everybody in there. So you should be good. I should be able to hear anything you say to me.
Good to get or good to
I'll
know.
follow you.
And
I go ahead and hand her 100 gold and say, "Take this for now."
I appreciate it. I walk towards the door, place my hand on the door.
As you place your hand on the door without even pushing, the doors seem to open on their own.
And I kind of slink in.
Before you lies a large, vast room. On either side are pews made of black marble. At the far end is an altar, bloodstained, cracked with dried blood. Before the altar kneel several monks. All of them, some of them have lost an eye, some of them a hand, one of them a leg, some of them nothing at all, at least not visible.
They're not gonna have any
She's
fun
about
later.
to lose that sex appeal.
Good
But
one.
not all of them appear to have lost body part.
I go to the first pew and see if there's anybody sitting in the pew.
The room is strangely empty
Oh.
besides those at the altar.
So then I go to the first pew and I sit at the first pew until one of the monks realize that I'm there.
About an hour passes with you sitting there. The monks continue their prayers until finally a monk that is carried on a simple plank of wood from one of the other rooms comes out. He has no arms, no legs, and no eyes. And he sits and he is brought down and he sits right next to you as somebody plops him down.
Yeah, sits is not the perfect word here.
Yeah, not exactly sits,
He's
but he's
sat.
plopped down. He sat
He is
next.
sat next to you.
Yes. He
He
just
totally says that.
He's
Wait, does that mean he sits on his wood?
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
if there's anything there.
I look over to the monk and sigh in disbelief, but in a caring manner. I kind of like look caringly over to him.
He seems to look at you, even though he does not have eyes. He says, "What troubles you?"
The amount of brutality that is in here that you appease for your gods
What you see as brutality, we see as a willing sacrifice to bring us closer to her and to all of the gods.
When you say her, could you explain?
Do you wish to join the order?
Dude, if I get some magical powers based off this shit, this is gonna be fucking sweet.
Tell me, what brings you to us?
I was told from a far kingdom that there was an enchanter who could give me a protection spell on my armor.
We can give nearly everything, but everything comes at a cost.
To which I am scared for, because I value my limbs.
You say you seek protection.
Yes.
What is something that you would give up protection for? What is something that you could let go, that you would not have protected?
I would imagine I would protect my soul,
Okay.
because that is the very essence of my being.
Right, but what would you pay? If you choose to protect your body, do you choose to not protect your soul?
So I would more or less have to give up my entity for a mere sacrifice of flesh.
What you give up is entirely up to you. However, I will decide how much you must give up.
To which I am afraid of seeing your state.
I have given up much to gain much. So tell me, your sacrifice does not have to be yours. Would you choose to bring this sacrifice upon somebody else?
Does that sacrifice still have to be a playable character, such as Tiger? I'm kidding.
It must be somebody or something you care about. Everybody cares about themselves, for example. But is there another person you care equally about that you could give up? Or if you care about them only half as much as yourself, would the price be doubled?
This is a question I have not asked myself in a very long time.
You have all the time to answer. You are welcome to stay until you decide, but you are not welcome to leave until you decide.
May I learn while I am here without sacrifice?
To join our order requires sacrifice. That sacrifice leaves scars, not all of which are visible. But
Explain visible.
Sometimes a scar is to the mind, to your will to live, to your will to go on. Sometimes a scar makes you slower or weaker. Sometimes it makes you as not attractive as you already are.
I knew you were fucking going that way.
The choice is yours. You do not have to decide right this instant. And since we are 7 minutes before the end,
Yeah.
Decide this session, you can leave this choice till next time.
Are we ending at 9?
I thought we had 10.
Oh, we could do 10. Yeah, that's fine.
I
10
thought
works.
it was normally 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's continue.
Jesus, that's why I'm kind of pressured here. Like, I don't know what to give up, and I don't want to fucking do that right now.
Okay. Yeah, just give up somebody else.
I was gonna like be selfish, but if I be selfish, then it's gonna come bite me in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm willing to give up my sight.
Your sight of both eyes or just the one?
My left eye.
Your left eye. Ah, well. Such a shame. I was almost hoping for more. Very well. Come, sit upon the altar.
I join you.
Okay.
As
Lifting yourself
long
up-
as I get a glass eye, because that's what I want. I want a glass eye after this.
Does it change colors depending on your mood?
Yeah, can it? Can that be enchanted? Oh my god, please.
Or is it like a remember all?
Okay. I'll see what I can arrange. However, as the price for receiving the glass eye, we will do nothing to numb the pain.
Now I'm wondering how long pain is for removal of an eye.
It's more than a night, I can tell you that.
I think I have a spell for that.
Really, you're awesome.
Christ.
Miller's not even there.
I know, right?
Oh shit, my bad. I have nothing.
Alright. I accept the
Alright.
terms.
Okay. He tells you, lay down.
Tell me something else.
Oh, jeez. So one of the
This is where she tries to seduce him, isn't it?
Right?
the other 4 monks come forward, and they
Whoa,
hold you
whoa,
down.
whoa.
Your arms, your legs. You're restrained. Another monk comes forward and opens your eyebrow and holds your eyelids up so it doesn't close.
PG. Nope, keep going, graphic. Let's go. 18 plus.
And no, that's fine. And the other one approaches with a claw-like device.
Woo!
I can't watch this.
Woo!
With give me an HT check.
An HT check. Oh,
Health check.
HT health, yep. Is that a yes?
my health for human is 10.
Okay. So you pass out from the pain.
Okay.
When you awake, you find yourselves on the front steps. Your armor is now on you. You're wearing it. You are completely in terrible, terrible agony. But you are awake and wearing your armor. The monk who's missing the arm sits next to you. Quietly.
So am I sitting next to her or next to the monk?
You
Between 'em.
saw her when they literally dragged her out and just dumped her there.
Left or right side of me?
The monk is to the right side.
Okay, so I kind of lazily look to what's it called? I lazily look to my right and I see him there. And then I look down at myself and I'm like, I hope this is worth it.
Just for the record, you will get the disadvantage 1 eye.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I asked if he was left or right.
Yep. Left eye. It's a 15-point disadvantage. But unfortunately, you don't get to spend the points because those points were already spent. All right. So
Where's the worth?
Well, we'll find out from her armor.
Mm-hmm. So, anybody want to talk to her? Or do anything?
I'm nowhere near them.
You're nowhere near them. No stars there.
How are you feeling? Do you need to rest?
I feel like my whole world just crashed down upon me.
Since she has a glass eye, does he realize that she's missing an eye?
The blood that's on her face gives it away.
Damn, they
They
didn't even clean me up?
No,
Fucking dicks.
not at all. They didn't clean nothing up. They didn't give you anything for the pain. Nothing.
Now, question:
Damn.
Question: Is she now part of the order?
No. No.
That's bull.
Because they said she would be.
If I
to talk about
sacrificed,
joining
yeah.
our order, you
What
must
you
sacrifice.
what you sacrificed was for the armor, not to join.
Because the way it was said made it seem like you would get both.
Exactly.
Well, I apologize for the confusion. Fine print.
Great.
Bird.
Fucking lawyer you are.
Damn.
I'll remember those.
Mm. Okay.
So yeah, no, I'm just sitting there in disbelief.
The monk looks at you, says, "Well, you've given much to the gods. Is there still more to give?"
Oh, he's slick.
Right?
I reach into his head. There's always more to give. It's are we willing to or not?
And what are you willing to give to the gods? He says, looking at you.
Nothing at this time.
Then the gods give nothing in return.
I'd bow my head at him and go back to what I was doing.
This
Okay.
is so conflicting because I don't believe in God
Well, that's not a god. It's
as a
God.
person. Yeah, I know.
If God was one of us.
Oh my
He'd
god.
lose an eye like one of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. He went there.
Hey, so we could just cut it right here. No, I was kidding.
Alright, so I asked Elise if she's ready to head back and pick up Elrond and rest for the evening.
That would be great.
Are you good to walk?
I might need some help.
Because I don't know how much help I'll be able to give.
Okay. I assume you all go down the same street that you came up by.
Yeah.
Miller, you see them walking by the street.
Hey, I go out there and I say, what in bloody hell?
Literally, bloody hell, I say to just him.
Somebody want to explain?
She got her armor enchanted, I say to everybody. Now let's just go and find a place for the night.
Please.
Okay. Is there a hotel? Hotel?
Yes.
Holiday Inn?
Yes, there are rooms in the bar above where you were drinking.
Okay, let's go back this way. Get a room.
We head back in.
Heading in, the bartender stands behind the bar, still cleaning the same glass he was cleaning earlier. He looks up at you and says, I'm sure you want a room."
Yes, please.
I just
Yes,
mumble.
please.
I don't say anything.
We have rapport. Don't worry, I got this.
"As you wish. That'll be 5 gold.
How big is the room?
Enough space for the 2 of you. The others, well, your dragon, well, I'm sure he doesn't take up that much room. Or she, whichever. Can't tell the sex of a dragon."
Oh, that's great. Such a nice
That's because
human.
we're better than sex.
Okay, I give him 10 gold and I say thank you.
Your room's upstairs, on the left, 3rd one down.
Let me guess. The left is the safe side, I say to the 2 of them. The right is the side to be robbed.
And I tell him thank you, my friend.
He nods. Alright, so traveling upstairs, you reach your room without any problems.
Finally.
And
Mhm.
inside, it's dusty. Hasn't been used in a minute.
I
It's
told him, like, don't ask
smells
any
kind of
questions.
odd. But at least it's, quiet and far away from hustle and bustle.
So
So,
I tell
I
him,
pass
so
right
I think
out.
you want to wash up.
I passed
gonna
right
wash
out. There's no washing up.
Elrond, will you at least clean the blood off her face?
Sure, give me your wing.
I blow some smoke at him. Take that.
He dirted my robe.
Yeah, and I'll dirty more than that if you don't start cooperating.
Oh my.
Okay, so while she knocked out, I'm gonna steal energy.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not doing
She's gone through enough.
that. Yeah, pretty much. Is she still bleeding? Does she need to be? Does she need to
I
stop
don't think they
bleeding?
wrap me up.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So
But if
She's
they
still
put it-
bleeding. But the eye's there, so it's kind of blocking most of the blood from spewing out.
should I cast minor healing or stop bleeding?
Either one.
The
I would
healing
look-
would stop the bleeding, whereas
They
the bleeding
cost the
would
same,
Mhm.
and the only thing is the minor healing gives her 1 health point back. Actually,
Yeah.
no, this one doesn't. We both do.
I would do minor healing.
Yeah, I'll do minor healing.
Okay. So, minor healing.
That should be
Go
that
ahead,
should be not only the stop bleeding, but it should also be stop pain. Or is that a whole other thing?
Stop pain. I mean, I would say yeah, I would stop the pain as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to cast.
Oh shit.
I would think to stop the bleeding would be good if you get like your arm cut off. You couldn't heal the arm back, but you could stop the bleeding and stuff.
Yeah, actually, it is possible to regrow lost.
Not at
Yeah,
his roll.
there's a
Not
spell
with
for
his
that.
roll.
This no.
Oh wow.
Oh,
14.
Game. Come on.
You may
it was
attempt
my
again.
turn last week.
Can I attempt stop bleeding then?
Yeah, you can attempt the same spell over and over again until it works, really, or at least until you pass out.
Nah, I have way too much mana before I pass out. I'm
Okay.
at 7 and 8 right now.
Okay. So eventually the roll succeeds and she is the pain's removed.
Hey,
There
look,
you
there
go.
it is.
Yep,
Yeah,
there
I'm
it is.
7-7.
Speaking of shit, and it happens.
Yeah.
Speak of
my
the gods
fir-
and they will
my
appear.
second
Alright.
successful roll tonight.
Yeah. All right. So the night passes, the pain is gone, she's healed up, and the bleeding has stopped.
How would anybody know if I had a glass eye?
I mean, they don't now. Now that their blood's cleaned up and everything.
So then,
We didn't really know. We just kind of healed everything up.
okay.
Okay.
Because I mean, technically, you didn't say anything. I
Depends on
don't
how
know.
good of a glass eye it is. I mean,
Yeah, and that depends also on if you're bleeding out of your eye. Do you still have your eyelids, kind of thing? Did you not before he got to him? I mean,
well, the only thing removed was the eye itself.
I do better with pictures, okay?
I'm not gonna send a picture of a missing eye. It's too much. So the night passes though, and morning comes.
I wake up earlier than they do.
Okay.
Screaming.
Oh god. All right. I assume that wakes them up.
I mean, unless they're heavy sleepers.
No, I don't believe so. All right. So the two of you wake up, startled from her screaming.
I wasn't asleep. What the hell's going on? Are you okay, Delicia?
And I get up and say, "Who died?"
What happened? What's going on?
What do you mean? What happened? You went and saw the monks. You came out. You got dropped out like this, and you said you wanted to go to sleep and rest. We had Elrond here heal you up, but what's going on?
So weird. I can only see a half. Oh no.
Oh no?
Dot dot dot.
Question mark?
Tail.
Where's my armor?
You're wearing it. We couldn't get it off of you.
Hyperventilating. Okay.
Alright.
All
Damn it, we had a
right.
chance.
You always have a chance with her. I mean,
Oh.
Whoa, I'm not that easy.
since when?
Damn, it's still okay. Okay, Amunas.
Wow.
Bring us back to the
Wow.
game here.
Yeah. How about How about those elves?
So, anyways,
My tail slithers over and starts rubbing on his leg. Hey, Alric.
My leg?
I said my leg.
leg?
My leg.
It's okay. He's a female. He's a female dragon.
He's a female dragon.
He's a female dragon, yeah. Gotcha.
I get up
Okay.
and I stumble towards the
It touches me and I jump.
I giggle.
the pit where the bathroom is, I guess,
Yep.
and I start bowling.
Are the tear ducts still there for the other one?
Yes, your
I'd
tear
imagine
ducts
so.
are.
still be
Yes, they
there.
are.
No, I'm crying in one eye.
I'll use minor healing and fix that later. Don't worry. Wasn't part of this batch.
Jeez.
I'll be
Okay.
doing a greater healing and get her on deck. I wonder if that's actually a thing. Anyway, sorry.
All right.
No, but yeah,
She's
I
over
asked.
there
I
crying.
asked. Did she tell us exactly what happened yet, or she's just
I'm just crying.
okay? We'll ask after. I tell
Alicia, is there
Unas,
anything
go
I can
cheer
do?
her up.
I could go up to her. Lisa, is there anything I can do for you?
No, and then I kind of like, with my left arm, kind of just like swat the air and tell you to leave me alone.
I just go and lay down at her feet, close by, but not quite touching. Just know it so she knows I'm there.
And I go back to bed.
No breakfast today.
Oh wow. No, well,
Well, it's not morning yet. She woke up in the middle
it's
of
not morning yet.
Right.
She woke up really early.
Early before everybody else, yeah. Okay. While you're sitting there crying, the sun begins to rise.
I can't see it because I'm facing away from the window.
1 second. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's it. Oh, it's so sad.
I hear somebody on my left, but I can't see them.
Exactly. I never let them on that I'm blind though. Like,
No.
I never tell them, and I never will.
Okay.
Ever?
Ever.
The type wise.
Even if he learns restore limb. Or restore. I don't know what spell would that be.
I don't know if that would be. Is that considered a limb?
I don't know. I mean, there's stores for relief for that kind of
I
stuff.
mean, I know one spot that
Restoration
does
stuff.
work, but it's just
There are restoration spells for that kind of stuff, though. That
Yeah.
can learn. Or find somebody who knows. But
I'm sure
heck,
my
the only
teacher-
people around here who would be able to restore your eye just took the eye.
I remember
So-
having, I remember going to this dungeon before. It wasn't a dungeon, but, this exact type thing. And doing it, and, like, losing both my eyes, and, none of my friends could help me until we got to a person that actually could restore, and they didn't want to restore my limbs or anything. Because my character turned vengeful.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's interesting.
I like it.
Yeah.
Shit.
I like it a lot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I know what that means. Here in episode 27,
This is
Dom
only
Burns
episode 4.
completely destroys.
they are recrossed with a monk that took an eye from an eye.
Eye for an eye, yep. Well,
So what did I walk into?
Eye for an eye.
yep.
Alright,
Oh,
sounds
just
good. Let's continue.
planning the horrible torture and death
So
of.
now that we woke
months.
up, right?
Mhm.
I now ask, can we discuss what happened? What happened yesterday?
So my character shakes her head and she doesn't really want to talk about anything right now except for just moving on towards the goal of the getting out of here.
I ask everybody. So I think what we really need to talk about here, if she's not in the mood to talk, is which direction are we going to go? Are we going to head south or are we heading west?
You move the map.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What you yelling for? Wait, what?
Oh, look, we're at Fort Dreer already. All right. So,
Woo!
That was easy.
Meow.
It only cost us an eye.
that you know of.
Maybe that's what you should have asked for.
She goes in there. I want to sacrifice my elf.
In order to go all the way to.
To get
I'm
my 2 other companions back.
just saying I was gonna do that. But I didn't want to.
Monster.
I didn't want to do that to you as a player because that would have been really fucked up.
Yeah. Players having that happen to them without consent is not something I would have allowed anyways. Now, if you guys had talked about it beforehand and decided, yep, this is how I want my character to die, it's cool.
No, thank you.
He's like, no, I want
That's
my
not the
life.
plan. Not until I learn like some death spell or something.
Yes, consent is an important part of this.
Since when? You've never consent. I mean,
Whoa.
Duplication.
Hmm?
I need to spell duplication or undying.
well, you wouldn't be able to cast the spell of undying on yourself.
That's why I need duplication. When I die, I come back a little boy.
I'd like there to be 2 of me, please.
Mm. You
I
find my
will
long lost
find it.
twin.
You want a shorter version of you? We're gonna need half of you.
Oh.
Oh, that's fucked up. So we have to decide which direction. Okay. So I say. So the king's son is in Dreer Fortress, right?
It is in the kingdom of Dreer somewhere. They believe. We don't know for
Oh.
sure.
Look
Just
all
somewhere.
the way south.
Oh, of
Kingdom
course he's
of
in the
Dreer.
Pale Lands. Oh, you just pointed to that.
He's in the kingdom of Dreer. It could be anywhere down here.
Okay. And
Basically,
we're gonna go
this
to
river that runs along here, that's the border
Runs
between
along where?
there, this river.
Okay.
That's the border.
So that means
And-
Kurt's Hold is really Kurt Dreer's Hold.
What?
You said the border is the river.
Yes,
Yeah, Kurt's Hold is in Dreer.
yes, it's in
This
Dreer.
is all- But how come
Well,
Fort Dreer is on the
Dreer
other
is
side?
not in Dreer.
Yeah, no, Fort Dreer is like a forward operating base, basically saying that, hey, we kind of own this area, but we really don't own this area.
We own this area, Buford.
What you know about the 2 kingdoms is they do not get along and they've been at war a lot in the past.
What,
Alright.
Linden and Dreer?
Yeah.
So, based on coloring, it looks like Dreer's the good guys and Linden is bad guys?
There's no good guys. There's just varying levels of evil.
Yeah. No, my
These-
question is, what races
these
are
ones-
mostly in what?
Say what now?
What races are primarily where? Or do
The
we know
elves
that?
are mainly found in this forest in the southwest.
Click
I
it.
figured that, yeah.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Right
What's primarily in the kingdom of Deer or Dreer?
there. Men.
Men? All right,
Yep.
and I'm guessing Lindum's the same thing.
Linden is.
No, Wyndham is
no,
has
it's
dwarves, right?
dwarves.
So,
Men
but the
and
dwarves
But
are
the
up,
dwarves are mostly in the north.
mostly up here.
Okay.
The dwarves confine themselves mostly to their holds: Lockhold, Drowhold, Morit Hold.
Okay.
We hold this city.
The mountains. They go to the mountain. I'm guessing is
Yep.
what I'm seeing.
Yes, basically classic dwarves.
So let's go
And
to
then-
Lake Low.
Built this city on dwarves and humans.
Yeah, I think we need to head to Lake Low before we split off one way or the other. Now,
Okay.
my question: do we look for a boat passage to go quicker, or continue down the river?
I'd say boat passage is quicker.
I would agree. So.
Okay.
Well, Elrin, since you have the rapport, as you said, would you like to talk to the innkeeper to see where we can find?
Rapport. Yeah, and yes.
The innkeeper looks at you when you go down to talk to him. Says, good morning, sir.
Hello, my friend.
Would you like some breakfast? It's fresh. Fresh eggs.
Yummy.
Can I speak? Are you in my head right now?
I'm always in your head.
That's just not.
Yep.
So I quickly say to him, "Are we eating here? Do you want to eat before we go?"
I ask,
Please.
Delicious.
Yes.
All right,
Thank
yeah.
you, Burn.
So I reply to the innkeeper, "Yes, absolutely."
Oh, very well. That'll be 2 gold for each of you.
Is it just eggs?
Yes. I'm afraid meat has been rather short lately. After all, the cows were killed.
Guys, we're not eating here.
We'll take 2.
2 eggs.
Yes.
All right,
Two
away.
helping- 2 helpings or 2 eggs?
I hope it's 2
Two
helpings.
He comes out and with a plate with 2 sunny side up eggs on it and hands it to you. And there's also a slice of bread, toast there as
Okay.
well. It's been slightly buttered.
So it's not 2 servings; it's just 2 eggs.
It's just
Just
for
2
you.
eggs.
I asked
You're the
for
only one
Dragons
that
don't
ordered.
want eggs.
Did you
Yeah,
want more?
dragons don't want eggs.
Do you want
Uh,
more?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you know where we can find a boat?
Yes. Head down to the docks by the edge of the river. You might be able to find passage there.
I reach out to Elrond. Ask if he knows anybody that could help us out.
Do you happen to know a friend?
Oh, I don't get down there very often. However, the last time I was down there was an old man, a fisherman. He said he traveled all the way to North Ferry.
Hmm.
Can't remember his name though. I believe it started with an M.
I feel like it started with an E.
E. No, it was definitely
No.
an M.
Not expensive.
No.
Shut
He
your
might
mouth.
have been.
That was good though.
His name might have been Mary.
Mary, who takes the boat to the North Ferry.
Berries and cream, berries and cream.
Damn, that was perfect.
Yes, that might be him.
I'm crying. Hold on. I can't get my
Oh.
breath.
It's okay, Miller, breathe.
Or don't. Either way, just let's get that boat.
Okay, yes. Okay, hold on. I need a second.
Okay.
Now that I've gathered myself.
This
Um,
guy.
Okay. So, so I eat quickly. I give him 6 because it costs 4, right?
What cost 2 per helping?
Yeah, so it was
And it was
4.
one
I gave him.
helping.
I'm giving him 6, and I'm telling
Okay.
him so long.
Have a good time. Travel safely.
Thank you.
That's why his accent keeps changing.
Am I talking to 3 different people now?
So we're just.
That's 4. But yeah.
Come on, let me speak. Okay, so I tell them we need to go down to the pier or to the dock. Unas, we need to go to the dock. I have a
Alrighty.
contact.
Lucia, you ready to head on out?
I put my hand on the dragon's shoulder, leading me out.
You're reaching pretty far down.
Just grabbing your tail.
Okay, fine. I grab your tail. Hopefully, you levitate it, high enough for me to follow.
I squeak and look behind and realize it's her, and then keep going.
And I say, "Aw, watch dragon."
Yeah, you watch this dragon, or I'll bite your ass.
Alright, so we head down to the pier dock area.
The normally bustling dock area is eerily quiet, and there's only a few fishermen around.
So I
you wanna
tell them,
ask around for your friend?
Yeah, go ahead and ask around for your friend.
yeah. So I'm gonna go out and ask around for my friend.
Shut up.
He's typing.
Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead.
Oh. So I don't have. Okay. So is there like a group of them sitting together that I can go talk to all of them at once?
There's a few. They're kind of spread out though.
Okay, so I go to like the first group and I say I'm looking for an older gentleman who has been pretty far down the seas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you know his name?
I don't remember.
See, everybody forgets this guy's name.
Mary.
Mary, yes.
Mary the Ferryman. Come on.
Yo, I swear I thought I knew
The
I knew it.
Mary the ferryman who can carry us down.
The North Ferry.
There you go. There you
So,
go.
yeah, I asked them for Mary, the ferry guy.
Who can carry us
Mary
down to
guy.
North Ferry?
I'm not saying the whole thing that many times.
I'd like to speak
What
to
can I
Mary
get
the
at
Ferryman,
once?
please. Sure, sure. I believe Mary the Ferryman would be at home, though. He hasn't been out lately.
Son of a gun. Do you know why?
Last I heard, his wife was ill.
Let's go over
Can you hear
there.
me, Alvin? Let's go find out.
Do you know where he lives?
Yes, and he gives you directions down several different streets and alleyways.
Oh,
Like,
great.
yes, here's instructions.
My
Perception.
dragon mind memorizes all of this, and I lead the way, and we make it safely.
Absolutely.
Do that?
Yeah.
He's an elephant, of course he remembers.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Huh?
The dragon in the room.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. That is great. So we head over to this guy's house, right?
When you reach the front door, it's painted white, and in black lettering, it says disease.
Ooh.
And I look at them and I say, I got this.
All
Stand
yours.
back.
I say, just watch me work.
Watch me work. Watch me power, Brittany.
Power by day.
You power, Nene.
Power day. Okay.
Do you
So
whip?
I knock.
You hear a man shouting, hold on, this body doesn't move as fast as it used to. And the
Yeah,
door-
I can't fix that.
The door opens just a crack, and you see an old, shriveled face looking through at you. On his face, he wears a sort of mask. It's a mask that's full of flowers and other scented things.
This
So
bitch
just-
has the plague.
Oh, he's
What
got
can-
leprosy.
What can I do for you? What brings you here? Do you not read the door?
I'm a doctor traveling from the north.
Ooh, fast
Who
talk.
to- Yes, fast talk, please.
Lies.
A doctor who travels without his face covered in the scent of good and healthy things?
I have a cape.
I whispered
Well,
over. Not everything good can be seen.
Ooh.
not everything good can be seen.
Diplomacy.
Seen I seen it.
Literally,
didn't it?
I made 2 rolls this game.
Go, do
This
it.
could be your third. Let's see it. See.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah!
crap. 3 rolls this game. I'm so we're gonna recount how many times.
Very well. Can you help my wife? Elma, she's very ill.
I believe I can.
Alright. And he leads you into the house, all of you.
Swear to God,
And
if I-
when
if I
he sees
fail this heal.
When he sees the dragon, however, he kind of stops and looks at you and
I said stand back. I said stand back.
well, do all of you follow him in? I guess I should say.
I stay outside.
I stay outside.
Okay.
You
I
had
can
your
still
fun.
talk
Stay
to him.
outside.
I tell him, let me know if you need anything. I'll be right here.
I will.
I sit on the
Nice,
porch,
nice.
rubbing my eye.
You're a good one or you're a bad one?
Listen here, okay? It's not easy.
Yeah, it's like
Just
does he know that and I don't. I
Hey,
would assume.
just out of curiosity, Miller, what's your HT? Still 11, right? Your health.
My what?
Your
health.
health is 11, right?
Yeah, my house
Egg.
11.
Contagious leprosy.
And I'm at 7-7 in Madden.
Okay.
Unless I gain a point
Well,
back.
you gained when we
now
were
for 2
sleeping,
days.
didn't you?
Yeah, I would assume I gain at least 1 point back.
Oh yeah, no, you're good on fatigue and everything now.
Oh, okay, that's a lot of points. Okay.
You gain 8 fatigue over 9 while resting.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I'm full 12, 8.
Yep.
Okay, so we go upstairs, all right?
Yep. He brings you upstairs. He opens a room and you see a woman, her hair gray, her body shriveled, laying in the bed. She's barely breathing. Yes.
And inside,
that-
I cry a little.
Her hand slowly rises. It's almost the hand of a skeleton. She tries to speak, but says nothing.
Okay. So I walk to her and I say, let's get you all better.
Okay. You do.
I think let's do what I can for you would have been better, but
She looks at you, smiles, says, "Please."
I ask her husband to wait downstairs.
Give me a influence roll.
Ooh.
I love the whole voice change there, all in depth. Oh, holy crap!
Woo!
Damn! That's a fucking crit!
That's
About
terrible
time.
for an influence roll.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite of what we need.
Wait,
That's,
what?
That's the worst. That's the worst part of this whole thing.
Yeah, influence rolls you want higher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So that'd be a 6 after his voice is added in. The old man looks at you and says, "I will not leave my wife's side. I gave up my work for her."
I reach out to Elrin. At least ask him to stand at the other side of the room, then to give you.
What's going
Well,
on
before
in
that,
there?
I tell him what I'm doing. Okay, now we're good.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get him out of the room so then when I use magic, it's not gonna scare the living heck out of a human.
I've seen magic before. This whole town is filled with magic.
I didn't say that loud.
But I am not willing to give up my ability to live.
Okay, so I steal his energy. You could both die. No, actually, yeah, I'm gonna cast a minor healing.
Actually, you're looking for cure disease.
Well, it says restores up to 3 HP, so it's just not. It doesn't eliminate the disease.
No.
Son of a mother's uncle.
While you'll restore her health, she'll still end up
But just
back where
enough.
she was. She'll end up
Just
back where
enough.
she was.
But just enough to make her husband convinced
Oh my god.
that she's better or getting better.
You might as well use illusion magic.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Before you heal her, however, the
I have a
husband,
backup plan.
before you do heal her, the husband looks at you and says, "What is the cost you'll charge me for this?
Ooh, ooh,
Everything
ooh,
costs something here."
ooh.
I whisper to Unas to share with the group. What should I ask for?
I'll pass it on.
I say North Ferry Passage. Or no,
Oh.
Lake Low Passage. So let me get down to
All right, let me
Drear Forest.
interrupt everything here. So we were originally heading to Dragon Reach,
Dragon.
correct?
Yep.
And what was that for?
That was because to warn the Kingdom of Lindum of what's going on in the north with things rising from the dead.
Okay.
Oh,
and
well
then
then.
headed towards Dreer because the dwarven son was kidnapped by elves.
So what I'm thinking, we can ask him for a ride all the way to Dragon's and a ride back to Lakelow.
Why? We might as well stay in Dragon's Reach so that we go down to Drear Forest. Or Fortress.
Sure, we could do that. Yeah.
So yeah,
I
we
was
might
thinking
as
going to
well
Fort Dreer, but yeah.
might as well get a passage all the way to Dragon's Reach.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we need to go get the king's son ASAP. Considering he was taken by elves who really don't like him.
Right, but if we
I-
get the Dragon's Reach on our side saying that we're from Drawhold and the king up there has a son that has been captured by Dreer Fortress, both kingdoms will fight each other for that
But
son.
we don't even really know if he's there. Remember, he was taken by elves, so as far as we know, he could be over here.
True.
But the elf said he's somewhere in Dreer.
He said he thinks that's where they went. Am I wrong or right in that, GM?
Don't forget, you also failed the detect lies roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we should just go to
Thanks.
Dragon's Reach. Hey, that's not my fault. You could have detected lies too.
Not you.
I did the detect lies.
I know. I didn't hear it. Otherwise, I would have rolled it too. I would at this rate. I would have failed the roll anyway. So I say. So I tell him our goal is to get to Dragon's Reach.
Depending on my wife's condition,
You bet.
I may take you there.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast a full minor healing.
However,
I guess I'm not.
the governor of Lake Low taxes all ferries that travel beyond the lake.
How much
Okay.
is the tax?
The tax depends on how
What
much
you're
cargo you
hauling.
need to carry.
Oh.
How
How
much
much
what?
what?
How much cargo or passengers we intend to carry.
It'll be. Let him know it'll be just us.
It'll be us
three and the
three.
dragon. And
It's
the dragon.
30 gold per person.
I don't have that.
Lone Star does. 'Cause-
Now,
You still have my 100 gold.
I
Oh,
could
sure,
drop
yeah.
you off outside of Lake Low.
Unas, what is he saying?
He wants it. He says he can. I'm passing all this on to you as well. With everything.
The person who doesn't have a map of Lake, I wouldn't want to be there.
Tell him.
Just
saying. Tell Elrond we have enough to cover the passage.
Well, let's just cover the passage and make it there quicker. I will take care of this.
That's how you want to waste your money?
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, I gotta get there.
But I mean, wouldn't he cost money as well?
He's got his own passage money.
Actually, I've spent all of my money taking care of my wife. I assume you passed what they're saying, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm passing that on for sure.
Okay, so that's what he replies with.
So then we would need a total of 120 gold to get through Lake Low.
You only have 100.
So my question is, nobody knows how much I have, but my
My
question is there any other taxes along the reach on the way to Dragon Reach?
Only bridge tolls, which we'll pass under anyways.
So nothing.
Well, I do say again, we only have 100 because that's what you gave me. Because the monks didn't take it.
Yes, well, if you give me that 100 back, I can cover everything.
I have no problem with this.
And I say let's just do that. It's 120 gold right there.
Okay. So we say we will pay the passage.
Very well. If you can help my wife.
Anything else before I cast this and fail?
Right? Take your
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, extra time you can get a +4.
Yeah, blow on the dice for me.
Let's fart on him.
It's a lucky fart. It's a dragon fart.
Well, first thing I want to do is
What do
I want to purify the air in the room.
Where do you think those unicorns came from?
But yeah,
Okay, so you can,
I want to purify the air because just in case it's not a disease, but it's actually a poison from the air around them or something. Or I mean, being in the same dirty air is not helping anyway. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to purify the air first.
okay. Roll.
This spell can turn stale air into breathable air. Yes. It's in a 1 yard radius. So I
So
put it on her
basically the
face.
room.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Well,
gonna say,
1
just
yard is 3 feet.
put it on her
so-
face.
And
So
that's
you
a
have-
radius, so you have a 6-yard diameter.
Essentially one room. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cast that. I tell them in my head, watch this doctor at work.
Did the doctor work?
Purify air. You need a 11.
So you're good. The air's been purified to the best of your knowledge. It smells better,
Oh, that worked. That's better.
which says a lot for this city.
Oh, but is the guy still standing? Oh, he knows I don't.
He's in the corner. Yeah.
So I purify the
He's
air.
performing this ritual, but he is not sure about what.
I'm shaking my hands. I'm clapping, touching my head, doing a baseball signal for slide.
Yes.
Yeah. So I cast a 3-point minor healing.
Okay.
I mean, I understand I can't like solve the whole thing, but I can at least heal her to almost full health.
Yeah. So you won't be. Basically, what will happen is she'll be back as if she had just contracted the disease,
Should be in
which
remission.
means over the next coming weeks her condition will get worse again. And while he's gone, and there's nobody who can help her.
Okay.
What a plot.
I mean, I'll try to come back because I'm sure we'll go back in that direction eventually.
So I reach out since does Elrin tell us that this is how it's going to be? Do I and Delicia know that? That
What
this
do you
is
mean?
what's going to happen? That like she'll just get worse again, or do we only know that you're?
What if it should get worse if what I fail?
Well, even if you succeed, she'll still get worse eventually.
Well, I mean,
Like,
yeah.
Do we know that, or because we don't know anything about magic really? At least
Yeah,
as
no,
far
I'm
as
keeping that's staying with me.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, I'm casting a minor healing.
What was your target number?
11.
All right. You cast minor healing, and she slowly begins to feel better over the course of the next couple minutes.
Ooh.
I cast it one more time.
Okay.
Ooh,
Very nice.
Got
That's
that
a hit, as they would
spin.
say.
Visibly, her hands, her arms, her body becomes stronger. The muscle seems to return to her limbs. And she sits up without effort. Even some of the color returns to her hair.
So I say in my head, she's looking pretty good.
Sounds good.
Do I have an
Sounds
idea of
kinky.
how long this can keep her go alive for?
Give me a roll versus like
Because I'm sure it took a long time for her to get that bad.
basically it depends on the disease. Some disease can happen over a course of days, some weeks. You don't know. You don't know how long this is gonna last.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Okay.
I was trying to think if I had anything to help that, but I don't think I do.
The husband rushes over, tears in his eyes, saying, Elma, Elma, my beautiful wife, you're cured.
Question.
Mhm.
Does he know what the disease was?
Ask.
Elrin, do you know what it is?
Do I?
You can ask him.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna ask him. Do you know what disease this? That sounds so bad.
I know.
Can
You
you
know what
enlighten me
ailed
on-
her.
Yeah, do you know what it was that ailed her? That's what I asked.
Can you enlighten me on what ailed her?
This city is full of disease. It was probably one of the bad smells that she said.
That smell.
Food. Take your time, dissipate the air.
Food poison?
Dude,
Food. Bad food.
bad smells.
And bad smells.
Do a weather dome around their house, it'll last forever.
6
A
hours
smell
later, it's
dome.
gone.
We've been swindled.
Well, it'll just be her. She was swindled. The husband will be with us.
Please, can my wife come with us on this journey? I will not leave her
Son
again.
of a bitch. You just had to.
Son of a bit!
You just like, I mean, of course.
We don't have
she-
enough coinage for her.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elrin, we do not. I cannot afford.
She doesn't know
I-
that.
Give me a day. I'll return with the coin.
Okay, he does
Then
know
we
that.
can go.
The coin for everybody, or the coin for him and his wife, or the coin for just his wife?
The coin for my wife.
No, he should be able to get the coin for him and his wife if he's gonna make
No,
us wait a
he-
day.
No, I agree. But I say I can. How can I say this? I can try to help her for no, because he thinks she's cured. Nope, I don't say anything. I say okay.
Um.
I have
So,
a conscience.
you guys go back to the inn for the night, or do you want to stay somewhere nearby?
May we? No, we don't want to stay in this house.
Ask.
Okay.
It might be diseased.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I.
If we go back to the inn, I'm gonna have another nightmare.
I'd rather stay somewhere close by where this house is at, or where the dock is at, where he can meet us.
Do you have extra bedrooms?
There's a room downstairs, the great room. You can sleep there. I'll roll out some bedrolls.
Hey guys.
I think we'll provide our own bedrolls if we're staying here.
I tell him thank you.
I reach out to Delicia and Elrin at the same time, saying, "Okay, so we need to agree here. Is everybody willing to stay here or no?"
I nod my head yes.
Delicia, and just to her, if you need something, let me know.
I nod my head again.
Okay, and we go in there.
The next morning, bright and early, before the sun's risen, so not so bright, but definitely early.
Wait, before we do that, I purify the air around our faces.
Good idea.
Around our faces.
In that room.
Just our faces.
Yes, just our faces.
How about you just purify every room in the house? Sounds good.
Let's get purified.
So, if everybody's good for the night, everybody can rest up.
That's a
or they're-
purification.
and everything's very nice. The air is pure. It does not smell terrible.
Hey, I saved your nose.
Freaking
know
leprosy, I bet you.
It's the fucking plague.
Whatever it is, it
So-
don't bother
Black
me.
plague.
The next morning, before the sun's risen, the man returns. But you notice something when he wakes you up. He is missing his nose.
Huh?
Wait.
He said, I needed the coin. There was only one place to go.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we should have made him get more money.
Mhm.
I mean, oh my god, you're missing a nose.
At least now they tell me the bad smells won't bother me.
That's true. Yeah, those monks are funny.
Maybe you should
Asshole.
heal that before we head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Stop Bleeding on that.
'Kay.
I tell him.
Well, you notice that for him, it's been cleaned up.
Oh. His wife?
No, he just got back. So they cleaned it up for him.
They just
So what
did
he
it-
offered
they
was
just
worth
did it
more than
like
what they
the
gave him.
druid.
So
No,
what he offered was worth more than what they gave him.
What was his note?
no. Okay, so in comparison, when I got back, you realize I still have an eye, but I have blood around my eye. When he came back, he has nothing, but his nose is clean.
And missing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a
He does not have it.
difference.
Yep.
So it makes
Good
you
eye.
wonder about my character and his character in comparison.
Good
Hmm.
eye.
Literally.
So
one.
he's a druid?
No.
No, it makes you wonder, did she actually give something up? Or what did she give up? Kind of what is where she's going with
Oh,
this.
yes, that's right.
'Cause we don't know what she gave up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she'll take a hard blow to the
So-
back of the head, then everybody will know. What's that scene from
Not-
Pirates of the Caribbean when
What's
the
that-
eyes rolling
what's that-
around?
what's
Not
that
if he
marble?
healed it inside of her.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like that scene.
Yeah.
From Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy. His eye. What is eye?
Alrighty, well,
So I since he's already cleaned up, I tell him I need to cast one more spell on his wife for the trip.
He nods and says, "Very well, though I thought she was cured."
It's a
Preventative medicine.
preventative spell since we're going on a trip
All right.
to ends with other diseases.
July.
Give me a fast talk roll.
well, technically he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Plus freaking 2.
I'll say that passed.
Better say that.
All right, very well. I appreciate everything you've done for me.
You bet.
What I've sacrificed is not enough for you.
Oh, it is. I promise
that
you
sounds
it is.
rude.
All right. So he leads you all down to the docks after
I gotta cast a spell on his wife.
You cast it and you implemented it best there.
Yes? Is that
Yep.
okay?
Yeah, that's fine. So, leading you down to the docks. It's foggy, but it's early morning. The sun's starting to rise over the treetops and the buildings. The lap of the water against the docks is the only thing you can really hear. And he leads you all to a small barge. Says, "This is my barge. I will use it to ferry you all the way to Dragon's Reach."
You are a good man.
He helps his wife get into the barge.
I mean,
And
I
then
can
helps
help
with
his
you.
wife fix the barge.
It has enough supplies to last
I
us.
hate
We
dwarves,
shouldn't
not
have any
humans.
issues. Below deck, there's beds for all of us.
I take one of the beds and I fall asleep.
I asked Elrond, you think we need to purify the air inside and the bottom too?
I mean, I'm sure we do.
It can't hurt, right? Please?
Yes, as his wife takes up a bed.
Yes,
Kind of
I
in
think
the
I think we're gonna purify the air.
Okay.
Keep that streak alive. Streaking.
That's very nice. You don't even pay the fatigue for that one.
Does that mean it stays pure the
Streaking.
entire time?
Unfortunately, not.
Damn.
All the way to Lake Low?
It's 45 minutes, but if it's more people, the faster it goes down.
But it was a crit.
So-
I thought it would be longer.
Well,
It was
no, it's just
free.
maintaining at this point.
It was free.
I don't care about free. He's got plenty of time to rest.
Just rest and
that's true.
cast, rest and cast.
Yeah.
So the ferry launches off from the docks, and you guys travel for about a day.
I'm out of fatigue.
Miller, you notice that you have a slight itch in the back of your throat.
Shit.
I don't need to. Thanks, though. I did earlier.
It's a little sore.
Well, I mean, I felt like that yesterday, so I'm doing pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a little itch, so I'm just gonna pretend it's allergies and
Yeah.
keep on moving.
Okay.
Keep on keeping on, girl.
Another day passes. And you start coughing.
For fuck's sake,
Mm.
like that.
You're like,
A smoker's
bad cough.
cough.
yep.
I got
So-
popcorn lung.
My question: is this the same thing that the wife had?
The symptoms are familiar.
So then, would the guy not recognize what's going on in the woman?
He's spending most of his time above deck, but
Yeah.
yes, he's noticed that you have a minor cough.
Killer.
He just hasn't said anything about it yet.
Okay, so I'm going above deck away from this lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hang out on top, and
Is the
Okay.
lady human?
Yes.
Okay.
is the guy human?
Yes.
You say that like it's not true.
So, the ferry. About halfway through the day, you notice that the woman is coughing. And her husband notices too. And he looks at his wife and says, "Are you feeling okay? There haven't been any odd smells here."
I tell them in my head, we're going to need to. I think they might be catching on to what we did.
What do you mean catching on?
The wife is starting to get sick again.
Again, I thought you healed her.
You knew what was going on.
No, I asked
No,
if
you
it
didn't
You
tell
said
them.
you kept it to yourself.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I tell them, I didn't actually heal her.
Well,
I healed her, but I didn't heal her.
You didn't cure her.
I didn't cure her.
Start to
well,
get
cast a
upset.
cure spell.
I'm a 2 mage.
A 2-bit
So,
mage.
I'd
so
reach
I
out to
explain-
Alicia alone and ask
Wait,
her.
no.
"Do
Can I
you have
explain my
anything?"
goal?
Okay.
Well, this was my goal. I was going to have him take us all the way to Dragon Reach and keep healing his wife, and maybe he won't notice because he's above deck. We're under deck, and it's a quiet spell. And I would try to keep healing her all the way to Dragon's Reach, and then I could go into Dragon's Reach, find a mage to teach me a spell to cure her disease.
I don't think we have the money for this.
She's already on board. I mean, we're already paying.
And how are we supposed to get there? We've only made it 2 days, and it's supposed to be like a week and a half.
Hold on.
I swear I'm smart. Maybe.
Nope.
We're gonna roll some dice. Maybe we can search for a mage at Lake Low. That's a fishing town. I don't think there's a mage there.
Do we know
So,
anything
guys-
about Lake Low and what's there, GM?
Just what he's told you.
Okay.
I tell them in my head, we may have to kill these people.
God.
Kill them. What the flippers?
They're just might.
You're a terrible person.
Wait, what's going on?
He says we're gonna have to kill him.
I just was whispering that earlier.
You never whispered it.
I did into the mic. I said, killer.
Then it never came through.
Yeah, we didn't hear it.
Damn it.
Oh.
Okay, so I reiterate, killer.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
I know nothing.
You know nothing, John.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on, wait.
Is there
I
any
don't want to
way
be a part of this.
Euthanasia through veterinarian skill.
I don't think that works.
Oh, it went wrong, and now they're terribly maimed.
Bullshit! Veterinarian skill is 13.
Oh, well, there you go.
What just happened?
Wait, okay, so are you doing this in their sleep? Hang on. We're gonna need to go into detail. If we're actually doing this. Is this happening? Is
I
this
hope
happening?
I hope someone can steer the boat because
Because
we're gonna kill him and then dump him overboard so we don't have to smell their bodies.
I don't think we should dump him overboard. I think we should pull over to the beach.
This
and
ain't no
leave them there.
fucking car. You can't just be pulling over.
Sure you can.
I can't do this.
But if we pull them into the water, they're gonna end up in Lake.
Oh, God.
I really can.
Nobody recognizes this boat anyways. Everything's made out of wood.
Yes, but they may recognize the people, and then it'll have them start thinking.
That they died in Kilma and floated all the way down to Lake Low?
Is
Possibly,
that
and then all of
river
a sudden,
going downhill?
Yeah, it flows this direction. It flows from the mountains all the way to the sea.
Okay. Well, we just gotta get in, an early state of rigor mortis, stay here for a couple for a couple days, and then, put him down the river after,
Oh my god.
like a little, premeditated trap, so that the water...
I want it known for the record that Unas is not on board. Unas is not on board.
It's free food.
Every campaign I run, somebody murders innocent people.
I'm that person.
At least this time it wasn't children.
Unas is not on board, but Lone Star is.
They're so old.
They're so...
They had a good life.
They got to spend the last few days healthy and together fucking like rabbits. All right, let's go.
Well,
Well, they're humanoids, so I can give two shits what happens to them.
this is happening.
Are we taking my role?
Hold on. How about this?
Okay.
No, I would be literally out of fatigue points if I keep healing her to Dragon's Reach.
Mm-hmm. You'll be exhausted and sick.
Yeah. So I tell them I'm catching what she caught. And I think we should stop in the Lake Low and see if somebody there knows what the hell this is. Or we convince these old people to go off the boat in Lake Low, and then I can explain to them the whole thing. And, I'll tell them I'm going to search for a mage in Dragon's Reach to teach me a cure disease spell.
I'm not affected. You do what you want to do.
At this point, I don't think we have any other choice because we already went through because you did not tell us.
What
This
would
is
you
your
like me to
problem.
do? Would you rather have walked?
We could have found another boat.
It's nighttime. His wife's asleep. He's on deck alone.
Kill
We
him.
have the opportunity.
Kill him.
Motive.
Veterinarian
You
euthanasia.
You cannot edge this on.
Here's what
Motive,
happens.
opportunity, and means. I'm just saying.
Here's what happens. Unas goes off and flies in front of the boat fishing, and he doesn't know what happens behind.
I turn a blind eye.
Come on.
Quite literally.
Oh,
Oh wow. Hmm. Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Well,
I can't kill him.
so Dom, I assume the euthanasia roll was for his wife since she's asleep.
Yes.
We'll accept that. But now you'll have to deal with him who's awake steering the boat.
That's fine.
'Kay.
I
I'm
tell
not gonna be able to
Elrond, I
sleep tonight.
say, dispose of the euthanasia trick and, say that she passed away in her sleep.
You realize then he won't take us past Lakewell, right?
That's fine. We can walk the rest.
Or kill him too.
And take the boat.
Oh, this is so bad. Okay, can I sneak up behind him?
Stealth.
I don't have
Stealth roll.
stealth,
Do it.
but I have other stuff.
Do you have to sneak on somebody who's not
Yeah,
aware that you're
you
intending
don't
harm?
have to sneak on him. You can just walk up to him like and start a conversation.
I could give you the other needle.
I wanted to try and use my sword and slice his head off.
Holy shit! You're not gonna land. Look at your rolls. You're not headshot more or less cutting it off.
Exactly, and you're doing a hit location, which is head.
I need a 4 and a 5, or 4 or 5.
Here's the thing. You get a +4 because he's unaware and because you have time to, sit there and aim and prepare the shot. That's if you can sneak up to him.
You mean -4, right?
No, you get a +4 to your
You're
roll.
+4 to your roll to be
So-
above what you need.
To your effective skill level, you get a +4.
This is for skull. I need to roll a 3 or 4.
No, that's subtracted from your roll, I believe. So it should say like -9, -7.
Oh,
-7
-7.
skull.
-7.
Okay. So that's what you're rolling against. So if you roll to hit him in the skull, which does ×4 damage, then what's your skill level with the sword? Short sword skill level is 9. So we need to roll a 2, but you get a +4. So you're rolling
So you
versus
need
a
a
6.
I need a 6, and if I miss, he's not gonna be happy.
He's an old man with a cough.
Now, here's a better question. Could you prepare a fireball down below deck, one step away from his sight, and then aim it and aim it
I
and
mean,
aim it and
that's
aim
gonna-
it and prepare it and then
The
shoot?
problem is it's nighttime, so that's gonna give off
Okay.
some unwanted attention.
Okay.
You have the control body spell, right?
No,
No, he learned the take energy from.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
yeah.
So you could just
Oh!
start sapping his energy.
Yeah, and make him completely vulnerable and then cut his head off.
You'll have to be touching him,
So
and,
walk up.
and he has to be unaware and unable to prevent.
So basically go up to him and, like, get friendly.
Yeah. Get real friendly.
Get it,
Mm.
girl! You know you want that old man cough.
So,
So he would have to be 100% willing, which means he needs to allow me to touch him.
yeah, he needs to allow you to
He-
touch him and take his energy because he's going to feel energy draining from him.
Yeah, but he's not gonna know what that is. He's an old man.
Okay, he doesn't know his wife has passed away, so you could say that she has conflicted something else and you wish to help heal her.
Oh my god.
And then I can sneak behind him and euthanize.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
This
This
And
is
I'm
so
flying
bad.
way in front of you because I don't know this shit's going
This
on.
is so bad. I'm gonna have nightmares. This is so bad. I feel
I'm
so bad for these people.
actually okay with all of this.
Oh my god.
So against this. It's not even. I'm so against you killing his wife.
Too late!
It's already done. It's already happened.
Kept her alive for a bit longer.
I got the rolls ready. Let's do this.
Oh my god. Okay.
You're supposed to
Um,
hate people.
No, I don't hate people. I hate dwarves.
I hate humanoids. Well, I
Those
have
are
a
humans,
mild distaste for them.
So you walk up on the deck, or do you stealthily go up on the
I
deck?
have
How
a
do you do
bad
it?
temper where I resist, but I'm not like I have a conscience.
How do you do it?
I'm gonna go
Usually
talk.
doggy style, but
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is so hard.
that's what she.
I'm gonna go up to him and
So you walk up on the
comfort
deck.
him. Yeah, I woke up on the deck.
He
I go
waves
to
at
tell him
you.
that his.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, you're an ass.
Yeah. Yep. He waves at you.
You're so
Mary-
bad. You're so bad.
Mary had a cozy wife until you killed her.
Fucking
Mary says,
bad.
"Ah, I'm glad you're joining me. How's Elma?"
Oh my god, I can't. This is so bad. Oh,
My stealth is
man.
11. Veterinarian 13.
Hold on. So, while you're sneaking up behind him, he says, "Do you mind steering for a minute while I go check on my wife?"
I just stall.
Okay, what do you say?
I have no problem with that. I've never steered a boat.
Oh, come here. I'll show you real quick. It's quite easy. So he's going to teach you to drive.
Oh my god! The father I never had.
So
basically, my parents were killed.
Lucy, he says, "You know, this is the least I can do after everything you've done for me." So basically what you do is you take this long pole, and we're just going downriver. So whenever we start going to one side or the other, we simply push off from the bottom. He wraps an arm around
Question.
your shoulder and says, "Thank you." Again.
Question: did he give us the 30 gold?
Huh?
Did he give us her 30 gold
Yes,
for
yes, he gave
transport?
us her.
Okay.
Yeah, he has it on him.
That's fine. Oh my
Hold on,
God.
I gotta go.
So-
Be right back.
She's already in full stealth, like about to pounce.
Oh yeah,
right?
she's ready.
Okay. 2 tears just coming from my eyes.
Okay.
At least you have eyes.
Okay, this is so bad.
Mm, this is fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is not at all. Like I'm actually tearing. This is not good.
So here's the problem, though. The euthanasia skill is not going to work for this one because he's awake and everything else. So she's going to actually have to do a stealth kill.
Oh my god.
Probably
Does she
with a
know
knife.
that?
Actually, when she gets back, I'm going to have to
Alright.
tell her.
While she's going, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and grab another beer.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Leave me here with my fucking feeling.
Look at it this way. You're not the one who killed them.
I don't care. It doesn't
When it-
help.
When it comes to a court of law, they'll get charged with murder 1, and you'll get charged with manslaughter.
It doesn't help. Are you trying
Actually-
to say we're going to jail, Lakewell?
Actually, come to think of it, in my state, you would actually still be charged with murder. So.
Yeah, murder by association.
Yep. They might bring you down to manslaughter if you tell them everything that happened and agree to testify against them in court.
That I would. 3 years with 1 year with good behavior? Yes, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
This is so bad.
Take a plea deal.
I want to pee though right now.
You can't hear my crunch, can you?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, my bad.
I don't mind. I don't care.
Hope it's not coming through.
We're dealing with more important shit right now.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome.
What's more important?
Asking me about chips.
Chips. Well, chips are important.
Just want to make sure my
Not right
crunchy wasn't showing
now.
up on the stream, but it kind of is.
Oh.
Don't tell Kiki I'm eating all her chips.
Way to go.
I know.
All right, so what happened?
Nothing yet. We're waiting on you. Basically, so because he's wide awake, but not aware of you, you're not going to be able to use the veterinarian skill because, well, it doesn't qualify under these conditions. So you're going to have to perform a regular stealth skill.
Oh, so then I stealth up to him
Wait,
anyways.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. How do
Okay.
I whisper the GM? There we go. I
/
got it.
W. Yeah.
I'm so tempted, but at the same time, no.
No, you're not gonna pick him up and throw him in the water.
I mean, it was
Let
that or
him
me
live.
push it.
Let him live not knowing that his wife is dead. He'll be looking for her for the rest of his life.
You need to stop. You really need to stop.
I know.
You're pushing it, man.
I know.
Oh, I just realized I still have that knife, don't I? Forgot I had that.
We'll finish tonight off with a murder.
Oh my god. Is it a murder death scenario?
Nice.
Oh.
Oh god, so it hits. Where were you aiming again?
Just
Vitals, like kidney or something? Make it quick.
Yeah,
Kill shot.
yeah.
Yes, please.
Alright, so it hits the vitals. Give me a damage roll.
Was it 2d6?
Um,
Well, 2d6 with large knife.
what's it say? Large knife.
It's a 1d minus 2, I guess. Minus 3.
Yeah, 1d minus 2.
One d6 minus 2.
Oh shit.
What?
So vitals will multiply that damage by 3.
So you only do 3 damage to him.
Yep. Yeah, times 3. So you did 3 points of damage to this poor old man. So, but the shock is enough to crumple him down to one knee. And he screams out in agony, trying to twist his head to see what just happened.
Miller, cut his head off now. I mean, I'm not there.
You have to take a second to draw your weapon.
Suck his energy. Or
Yeah.
suck something.
I steal energy.
God. Okay. You place your hand on him and begin sapping his life.
What a way to go.
This hurts so much.
Well, here's the thing, though. He's not dead. So
Yeah,
while
but
you... Go ahead.
but he's helpless though. He's on one knee.
Well,
Doesn't mean
got
helpless. We don't
robbed,
know what we don't know what weapons he has on him or what he can do.
he pushes up off that knee and kind of stumbles backwards towards the rail.
You mean towards me?
Well,
I'm
not
like
backwards,
directly
kind of
behind him.
more towards the right. But yeah, he turns, twists, and stumbles backwards towards the railing.
Well, can I roll an escape roll?
Escape is like if you're in handcuffs. But you can roll to attack him again.
Oh, okay.
And then I fly back into view after she does this.
You slash at him but miss, swinging wildly into the air. His face of shock and horror burns into your field of view. As he bleeds out terribly onto the floor. But not terribly enough to die yet.
Damn, this old man's like Jackie Chan.
So what happened?
He's bleeding badly, but not enough to kill him yet. He's just
my
still
God.
bleeding very badly.
So whose turn is it now?
That would be Miller.
Miller. Okay.
Actually, Unis, you haven't, or Lone Star, you haven't gone yet. So
I just flew
he's
into
not-
view, so I
flew
don't
in.
Yeah,
know.
he just got
Okay.
back.
go ahead, Miller. What's it gonna be?
I draw my short sword.
Okay. And then the next second, Lone Star, you see what's going on.
I reach out to both of them and ask what's going on. Why are they doing this? What happened? So here's
You know-
here's y'all's chance to either lie to me and get me on your side, or yeah.
So
He,
since
he couldn't get the money.
oh yes, if that's true. Okay.
I asked just Delicia. Delicia. Prompting you for an answer.
Understood. Elrond couldn't keep up his magic, so therefore I had to euthanize his wife.
Fuck. Okay. Then if I have time or no,
You have time.
can
You
I
have
do what I sent you?
Yep.
Okay. 3d6 to see if it happens, right?
Versus the skill for.
Yeah.
So I believe that's a miss, right?
Yeah. About that. That's a big miss.
Okay. So you go plummeting past the railing towards the water. You're only a few inches above the water when you come to a stop.
What were you trying to do?
Nothing. That's for me
Okay.
to know and you not to worry about.
I don't ask questions, I just do.
Yes, please. Me next.
He drops down to both knees this time. Fumbling. He says, Elma. And then we go to Dom's turn again. I'll tell you what. Perform an all-out attack. You'll lose 1 fatigue point, but you'll get a +4 to your roll to hit.
So my fatigue points, because we've been resting a while, is already
It's
at
full.
is at 10. So that's fine. I can do 9.
'Kay.
So then +4.
Yep.
What is that? Knife?
Yep.
Yeah, I hit.
Okay. Torso hit, I believe, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Roll damage. The damage. Roll to see if he passes out from the shock. He passes out. And then over the next few seconds, he bleeds to death. Leaving a massive puddle of blood and trail from where he was originally standing to where he is now.
Which I assume is not going to work very well through customs.
So, where'd this bloodstain come from? Well, you see.
Nosebleed.
That's
Yeah, really bad nosebleed.
We
I
got,
wa- I
attacked
wanna-
we got attacked by the elves in the area. We were able to fend them off, but not before our guide was killed.
Oh, slick.
Oh, and then oh my
But
goodness.
What happens when he realizes no arrows in the guy? It's a knife
they-
wound.
Yeah.
What body?
Okay, so there, we didn't get rid of it yet.
I still think we need to get the money off of him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna search his oh my god.
And then dump him. Dump him after you
No,
cut him into
we're
bits
gonna-
and pieces.
No,
Oh
we
my
have
God.
I have a better idea for that.
Is-
Mhm.
More surface area means more
Yeah, I took the-
decay.
what's on this boat? Is there like a? Can I take the bed and like put him on the bed and like light him on fire and push him out to sea?
Are you a
well, the next
Viking?
boat, I think is more what he's asking.
This ain't no
It's a bar.
Viking funeral.
So sad. He needs to go out as a Viking.
He is
So-
just a mere human who's enslaved elves.
If you knew what I was going through, you would just. Yeah, he didn't
What
have
you're
sleep.
going through? What about me? I'm a fucking dragon. I go.
I don't think you guys have it as worse as I do because I can't
My
see.
people were enslaved. My parents were killed. You can't
So,
see.
Let's
What?
review. This session, we lost an eye, a wife, and a good innocent man.
Y'all still
Stop,
don't
I
know.
swear to God, stop.
Y'all still don't know that I'm blind
It's
though.
so bad.
I know.
I don't know what.
That I'm blind.
Oh yeah.
And some dwarves got kidnapped.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about those guys.
It's a fantastic Tuesday.
Yeah. This has been nothing but epicness and a shithole.
But yeah, literally what I'm doing is I'm finding pieces of wood in the boat. I'm gonna put them in a box, and I'm going to put them on fire.
Why don't you
Unfortunately,
just-
well, there's barrels full of rice. And
It's his rice.
I think we should keep the rice, but okay, because that could be. We could just.
Okay. Question for Miller / GM.
Mhm.
He has that spell turned to stone or whatever it is, correct?
Yeah,
Could you not turn them to stone and sink them to the bottom of this river?
No,
I believe it has to be like a
it's earth to stone.
earth
Okay.
to stone.
Well, he's dead. So technically, he goes back to the earth. Cough, cough, question mark, question mark. and I pulled that out of my
Exactly.
ass.
Eventually, but not that quickly.
We did the boat in a circle for a year.
Wait for him to turn to Yes.
Nothing.
this. At this point, you might as well just. So this is what you're doing with him. What are you gonna do with your wife?
She passed out. Passed
Yeah.
away. We'll just use her as a story to get in. To get in.
Okay.
How are we gonna do that?
We were borrowing the ship in order to bring the wife to the dead or to the son or daughter in Lake Low
In Dragon's Reach.
because the man lied to us.
Mm.
Are we still gonna try and take this thing all the way to Dragon Reach?
Yes.
Okay. So let's deal with the body, and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I still think we should pull it over to the shore.
How long would that take?
A few hours.
All right, we're pulling
Much.
over to the shore. We're gonna give these people a proper burial. You don't have to help.
You have the spells to do it, so.
Yeah, just open ground, dump the man, close ground.
No, literally, yeah. I can shape Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to the land. I'm gonna shape Earth, and then I'm gonna put it back.
Okay.
And then I
What
put
do you
it
want me to
back-
do? 6 rolls?
Yeah, no, you're good.
We have all night, so you could just roll forever and go.
Eventually, it succeeds, and you're able to entomb them.
Rolling 18. There you go. See?
That's a crit.
That's a crit fail.
Oh my god.
Uh, hmm.
I actually roll.
Oh, well, 18 would be a crit fail. Yeah. Crit fail.
Well, I hit a 3 then.
Okay. So the bodies are taken care of. The raft still has a massive blood stain in the wood that might need cleaned up. But other than that,
Start
things are
looking.
going well. Jesus.
Alrighty, guys.
Yup.
Who are we
Wait,
rating?
Wood is considered Earth, right?
Wood? No, not considered Earth.
I think
Earth
it
is
is.
dirt, sand, rock, that kind of stuff.
I'm going to use diplomacy on the GM.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Dom, you let me know.
Let me see. Hold on.
What are you trying to do?
Dino, thank you for that host, Marla. Unfortunately, I'm taking off literally right now, though.
Like right meow. Let me see. Hold
Like,
on.
right meow.
What are you trying to-
Yeah. Oh, and thank you for the auto host. My bad.
Maybe there's a plant on board and there was some dirt.
Nelstar is streaming Elder Scrolls.
Okay. Just send the link so that way I can click on it because I don't follow him. Oh, wait, no, there he is. I am.
Okay.
Okay, back to what I was talking about.
Alrighty.
I feel like when we're on
Alright, guys. So we're gonna go raid Nelstar. It's going to be a joint raid with Lone Star. So here is his link, and go visit me over there. I appreciate y'all being here. I apologize for the intermittent, internet going in and out and stuff like that. But hey, it happens. So I will be streaming more often as soon as I'm done with pre-cal and I get a schedule / going on. It probably won't be a consistent schedule until next week. So love you guys. Good night, wolves. Sleep well. Bye now. Don't forget to click on that link. Me do this raid now. Star. Yeah. All right. Good night.